We're going to be doing a commentary walkthrough of my gameplay. You see the title, I'm going to explain why aggressive Doomfists need to swap over to Junker Queen. So you see that I just joined the game late. I was on my phone. I wasn't really paying attention. This is just a warm-up game, just QP and get my hands moving. I'm a Doomfist main, love the dude, been playing him since DPS, so I tend to be a little aggressive. So you see that off the jump, don't really assess the situation, just hop right in. My team's pretty much dead. They had no tank to begin with, which is why the enemy team got so ahead. And you saw me try to kill that Juno, failed horribly, miss all my shots, try killing this Mercy and doing my slam. Quickly realized, yeah, this isn't the move. I'm going a little too aggressive, especially without any team, just jumping straight in like I'm a DPS still. That's a common trend amongst Doomfist mains. I feel like we as a whole tend to be very aggressive because we originally used to be DPS mains. But regardless, I just took a second. I was just on my phone. I think I was just texting my friend. I don't really take QPs that serious. I definitely do zone in, but this being my first game, I didn't really care. So yeah, let's see this next, fight. Rollout, pretty trash, right? Like I'm not Zebra, bro. You know what I mean? I'm playing on console. I don't play no PC, so I don't know any rollouts like that. But yeah, horrible dive. Had no pressure with that slam. The punch was pretty bad. Did kill the Ramatra though, which is good. Notice the soldier, finished him off pretty quickly. So I'm getting right back into the hang of things. Didn't notice that there was a Mercy on the team. Well, like I knew it, but I didn't know she was over there. So, missed the Ramatra, res, and then I missed the Juno, which is crazy. Boom. You can see that I'm being way too aggressive. I'm going for these kills, going for glory, clearly. Missing all these punches, especially up close. This is embarrassing, bro. This one I think I got, yeah. Nice slam. Alright, boom. And I'm like, alright, I'm getting a little too cocky now, because whole team gets wiped. I'm about to just chill right here. Chill, hold this corner. I was just going crazy doing a little 360. That was not for style. That was me looking for the Mei. And then boom, right here again. Missed a punch. Depressing. I mean, she felt pressured. That Mei threw a wall out of nowhere. I have one perk. I always go for the extra overshield because it just, increases my survivability. I'm me being as aggressive as I am. I always go for survivability. And boom, again, too much for glory, bro. I'm going way too aggressive. My team is not with me. We're holding high ground, and I'm jumping in for no reason. I should be letting this team dive, or I should not be diving this team. I should be letting them come up to us. We hold the high ground. So yeah, same thing. Just about to go right back to the point, go back to the payload. And sometimes, I'll swap off. This being my first game, I'm not really too keen on it. I don't really care because again, I'm trying to warm up for Doom, trying to get ready for comp. I like playing rank with Doom regardless of how many times people hate it. Again, just playing stupid. Now, you can see that I'm at 94%. I'm really just going to go for this one ult, and regardless of, when I die, I'm going to swap off after this ult. That's pretty much my thought process right now. So yeah, let me just punch in, do a little slam, cancel a slam. I always like canceling it because it's just like a nice little animation that I don't have to go through. Soldier doing this, missed the Mei punch, horrible slam, and I'm just gonna throw my ult, literally just to get rid of it. Now I'm over here thinking I'm gonna kill the soldier like I did last time. Didn't punch him out of his healing, his biotic field, and then I push off the Mercy, and I'm like, all right, whatever. 27, boom, 27% ult. It's not gonna bother me if I lose that, and it's not like it's gonna save us this next fight. So I'll swap the queen. Now the reason I swapped the queen, bro, you're going to see for the rest of the game how much of a difference Queen is. Number one, you're going to see all my issues with Doom is I don't stay with my team. I play way too aggressive. I don't play defensive. And I'm just diving inconsistently for no reason. That's pretty much those 5 main things are what kill me every time. I just like playing to have fun. Okay, I'm not a serious gamer. I play to just play the game. This is a QP, so again, I'm not going to take it too serious. You can say I'm taking it serious by going Queen, but Queen is like a better Doom per se. So I'm going to go for the Commanding Shout perk just to reload my ammo and give a nice little boost. I forgot what the rest of the perk does, but that's my go-to. And look, I can still be really aggressive with Junker Queen, right? I can go around, stab, shoot the shotgun. The shotgun is pretty similar to his fist, Doomfist fist punch thing, whatever you want to call it, is his primary fire. But yeah, I'm over here holding the corner. You know, with Queen, what I really like about her is I can stay a lot close to my team, and I can still be aggressive. Now I'm gonna pop ult here, yep. And then I'm gonna try getting this Juno. Horrible knife throw. Let me see. I don't know which one to pick for this usually. I usually go with Savage Satiation. You know, I like the Carnage getting 100% lifesteal. Some more survivability for me. But look, I'll get the Mercy, and boom. At least he got a kill for this dive. And Lifeweaver, I love Lifeweaver. Oh my god, probably my favorite support as an aggressive tank player. But, you know, this is so much better off rip. Like, I'm doing so much more. I have pretty much the same pressure, but I have much more survivability in the terms of my lifesteal and just pressure that I can build and how many times I'm doing my melee. And yeah, Junker Queen compared to Doom in this situation is much better, especially with a non-responsive team that is just, you know, they want to play the game. This is me warming up. I'm very aggressive, like I said, so again, you really can still be really aggressive. And you're going to see here for the rest of this fight, boom, all up in this Ramacha's face. Now, I'd be missing all these punches if I was Doom, but Queen, I got this, no problem. Now, the Mei wall pissed me off, but doesn't matter. We're gonna die here. Psych, Lifeweaver, I love you. And then, you know, since we were just under an ult, I threw the commanding shout just for my team to make sure we all have survivability. See, that's what I like about Queen, bro. That shout does give a speed boost and an overshield, which is really helpful for not just yourself, but your whole team. And boom, there we go. We killed the soldier, and we good. Now we could just go back. Queen does not have as much mobility as Doomfist, but she is very up close, personal, and aggressive, which, you know, fits my playstyle. I like being mad up in people's faces, just doing damage. I like feeling invincible, bro. I like feeling unstoppable. And with this shotgun thing, you know, her little shotgun that she uses is very nice. Couple that with her hammer, or what is it? Not her hammer throw, knife throw, and the blade. It's just so much fun, bro. I don't know. I absolutely think that any aggressive Doomfist that's just not having a good time should just swap over to Queen. I think she is definitely a tank that could be a secondary main, in my opinion. I've had a lot of fun with her recently. And boom, again, even though this is stupid, like, I'm acting stupid right there. I'm just feeding the Ramatra ult. And I didn't do much, you know. Boom. I like playing corners a lot, as you can tell, with Queen. I'm staying with my team for the most part. I'm not doing much. I'm not creating much value. See, I'm missing these throws, but it doesn't matter because it's not like I'm diving. With those abilities, I'd be diving and missing everything. Now, I don't know why I decided not to kill that Juno. That was kind of stupid, and I'm rushing a soldier with, like, no support. See, that's my issue. No mobility, and it was, you know, if I was Doomfist, I would have dove into their team. That would have been a stupid dive, which clearly was. I instantly died. You know, I do have their survivability, but I need to be up close. And again, I'm just throwing the knife. As long as I get this, what is it called? The bleeding effect, then I'm happy. Boom, boom. Kill this Junkrat. Kill the Juno, kill the Ramatra, doesn't matter. Throw the shout, because we're low-key low and we don't have support. And it reloads the gun with that new perk, which I love. And boom, I mean, Junkrat got res, but yeah, pretty much that's mainly my talking points. I know some of you have been requesting that these types of videos, if I just throw up gameplay, I should, you know, talk through it, so I'll probably start doing that more. But I definitely recommend that if you're a Doomfist main, and if you are especially an aggressive Doomfist main, that you try out Junker Queen. You know, I have a big ego when I'm a Doom. I'm not gonna swap. I hate swapping. You know, I think that's the dumbest thing you can do. I hate when people go Zarya. I hate when people go Orisa. If you're a Rein, I've seen amazing Reins kill me as Doom, and I give them so much props, because Doom is an instant counter to Rein. Bro holds up his shield. Yes, he has a hammer, but bro, as long as you hold that up, you're good. So yeah, that was the game. I mean, you can see the numbers. They speak for themselves. 15k damage, crazy amount of pressure. I got to play the game. You know, bro, Queen is what you should be playing if you want to go aggressive. She doesn't have the mobility as Doom does, the same mobility, but she has the same pressure in my eyes and plays more around the team and close up.